In this tip, I'm answering a question that I get asked a lot of the time, and that is, which arm are you hitting the golf ball with? Well, I am not hitting it with any arm. That would be hitting. I don't hit. I'm not trying to hit or help the ball in any way with my arms. So I know there's different theories out there, okay? There's theories of it's a forward arm swing. Okay, so you got your forward arm here, it's going back, you're gonna kind of pull it down, you know, you need lag, so you gotta kind of hold the angle, you're gonna get the hands there ahead of the ball, and then, you know, no. That would be hitting with your arms. That is never gonna work. And I know that because you've been working on that and it's not working. Okay, another theory would be, hey, it's like skipping a rock with your back hand. And that's good too. That's a good thought. If you wanna just try it, just to kind of get a feel for what happens in your swing. You know, so you got a stone, let's say, and you skip it, okay? So, you know, you could learn some things from that. Hey, my arms would be nice and relaxed. You wouldn't skip a stone just by going like that, would you? No, you'd do it with your body, right? So you could learn some good stuff from that. Oh, you know, I'm gonna step and then, you know, arm kind of tucks and I make this throw like that. So there's good stuff there that you could learn. But when you go to actually hit your ball, are you gonna go up here like this and think, okay, I'm gonna hit it like I'm gonna skip a rock? The problem with that is you're gonna end up twisting the face all over the place and you are gonna hit it sideways. How do I know that? Because I've tried it. I've tried both of these things. I've tried hitting it with my forward arm, hit it everywhere. I've tried skipping a rock and I hit it everywhere. Then I turn my arms off completely and then I go back to straight again. You know, I try this stuff too, you know, because I want to know what you're going through as you learn different stuff. So I watch other teachers and then I try their stuff. Hey, if something made sense or made the swing easier, I may incorporate it into what I teach, you know? But hitting is something I do not teach. I do not want you to hit the ball with either arm. So if you're trying to do that, let's stop doing that, okay? So what I want you to do is simplify all your arm unit. I'm calling this an arm unit. Arms, wrists, golf club, arm unit. All it's doing from here, it's hinging, it's rehinging. It's hinging, it's rehinging. A hinge in life is loose. That means you want loose wrists, okay? Now, how do you know that that arm unit is working? Because you've hinged and rehinged and gotten rid of any kind of slice spin on your ball. Okay, at that point, you can stop thinking about your arms. Okay, if you're not at that point, yes, you need to think about your arms. Okay, because you have to get rid of that slice spin somehow. It's just not gonna magically, you know, happen. You gotta help it. And if you help it, you can learn it real quick, as opposed to sitting here waiting for, you know, the next 5 years for you to start hitting it straight. I need you to do it in 5 minutes. Okay, go from super sideways to a hook. Okay, that's only half though. So you're here, you hinge, right here, hinge your wrists, roll it over so that you rehinge on the other side. Yes, you feel your hands cross over a little bit as you do that. Great, you got rid of all the slice spin. What was that, 5 minutes? Okay, so you went from monster slice to hook. Great, that's half right. It's still a bad shot, but at least you're doing half right instead of nothing right. So what would we do at that point? What would be thinking? Are we gonna think about our arms? Oh, I'm gonna think about my lead arm. No, that's arms and hitting. Back arm, skipping, no, you don't need to do that. You've already got your arm unit working. So what are you gonna think about? You're gonna think about your body. Okay, that's what I do. So I'm getting ready to go. Do my grip, do my setup. Right here, I'm waggling, just trying to relax any kind of energy out of my arms, okay? Now, as I get ready to go, I switch to my shoulder. I'm not thinking about this. I take this shoulder and I crank it until it goes behind that ball right there, so I can see it out of the corner of this eye. I take the shoulder, I crank it. I feel my arms set up at the top. I'm ready to go the other way. I'm not thinking of either arm. All I'm thinking is lower body, and I just let the club go wherever it wants to go. That's all I'm doing. But to get to that point, you got to get the arm unit working. Okay, and yes, you might be feeling your arms as you do that. Well, you will be feeling your arms if you are purposely doing it. Okay? Remember, the goal is to get rid of any kind of slice spin. At that point, your arm unit is working, so now you can think what I'm thinking. So we're getting ready. Grip, got our setup, totally drain all the energy out of both arms, and now we're going to think about coiling. And then I uncoil to hit the shot. All right, so let me do one from down the line here. So here's what I'm thinking. So I'm going into my setup routine. Stance, right here, I start shaking out my arms. That just reminds me, you know, shake them out. You don't want to be all tight. Grip. Now I do a couple of waggles here. That's keeping my wrists nice and loose. Now right here is when I switch to the shoulder. I crank the shoulder, I fire the hips. Okay, so right here, got to shake all that energy out. I don't want to be hitting with my arms. And we hit it like that. All right, so again, I get asked this question all the time. Which arm do I hit it with? None. We're not hitting. We're not hitting or helping the ball with our arms. Start seeing it a little bit differently, okay? Your arms are just an extension from your body. They're hinging and rehinging. So work on the hinge and rehinge. You're gonna feel your arms as you do that. Get rid of any kind of slice spin. That is like step one, okay? Once you can do that, then don't think of either arm. We're thinking about coiling, uncoiling. You do that, let the arms go along for the ride, and no joke, you will take it from sideways to straight. And that is exactly what I did many, many years ago. Okay, so if I can do it, you can do it too. I truly hope you've enjoyed this tip. Here's another tip that's going to help you improve your swing. Now, right below that, don't forget to click on that link, because I'm going to send you some free samples of my body swing book and video series that'll take you step by step by step through how to build a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing.